On May 25th, my sister passed away. It's been an extremely difficult time for all of us, but I don't want her story to be sad. I want to share the good memories in her life. By the end of this video, you won't only know her, you'll love her. We were pretty much twins. She was my second mom. She was smarter than all of us. She had a double major in biology. We did everything together growing up. We fought, as all sisters do. I remember one Christmas morning, I woke up before everybody and I had a thought. Grace's presents are probably a lot better than mine because, you know, she's older. So I switched our tags and our labels, and my mom woke up and it's not like she could tell us that Santa mixed up our gifts. We played games together. She loved categories. I guess we were telepathic because a lot of our answers were the same, so they canceled out each other's. She was an animal person through and through, specifically a cat person. She did kill our goldfish. We were playing hide and seek one day, and I had the bright idea to hide in a sleeping bag. Not only did she find me, she locked me in that sleeping bag. I got her back. I glitter glued her dollhouse shut. We hunted for Easter eggs together. I remember one time she got a golden egg, and I was so upset about it, but it didn't have any money in it, so I wasn't too jealous about the Skittles. She was a master at finding four-leaf clovers. I remember I did my look over of the ground and I found nothing, and she just grazed over it and she found one. She was good at finding shark teeth. I wasn't. If you can't tell, I'm pretty crap at finding things. She bit her nails. I tried to do that. I kicked the habit because I really couldn't do it. I don't know. I mean, like, it's probably for the best because there's bacteria under your nails and you can get some real problems. So if you bite your nails, look that up. I was always trying to be like her. So she ate McDonald's chicken nuggets with no sauce. And if you didn't know, I'm a sauce queen. So that didn't really work out. We shared music. If we were going on a road trip, I would make a playlist for it. Listen to early 2000s music because we skated at Skate Town with that playing. Early 2000s is a bop. We watched Disney Channel and Nickelodeon together. Whenever Granny picked us up from school, we get to her house just in time to see The Amanda Show or Fairly Odd Parents. Collect Webkinz plushies. If you didn't grow up early 2000s, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Every afternoon, if we were stuck in my mom's classroom, she's a teacher, we would get online and we would play Pop Tropica. If you couldn't tell, we were gamers. Speaking of games, she was so good at Grand Theft Auto. Me, I would just drive around and run people over, which I feel like that's the point. That's the point of Grand Theft Auto. You have to run people over. She would do the missions. I knew it was time to give up when she would throw the controller. She loved the beach. She would always try to get me further into the ocean despite my fear of the freaking ocean. That thing is crazy. I mean, there's jellyfish. There's sharks. Need I say more? I mean, have you seen jellyfish stings and shark bites? I cannot even. You can lose limbs. Even though she'd lather up in sunscreen, she somehow always managed to get burnt to a crisp. Probably had to do with the fact that she also applied tanning oil. She wouldn't let me leave the house without reviewing my outfit, telling me if it was tacky or if my shoes didn't match. I've had my eye on a pair of Mary Janes, like Doc Martin Mary Janes, and I actually bought them, and I know exactly what she would say about them. They're just so ugly that they're cute. They're expensive too. They were like $150, not counting tax. And I found them on Depop for $75. So I paid $90 counting tax. Pretty proud of that. She was great at puzzles, whereas I would find 5 corner pieces. We would go to the theater together. She'd get mad at me if I put too much butter in the popcorn. At our theater, we have this butter dispenser where you press it and it puts butter in your popcorn. I know a lot of theaters don't have that, which I hate because sometimes we watch movies outside of town. I'm addicted to that butter dispenser. We would see the Harry Potter movies and the Twilight ones. She didn't read the Twilight books, so everything was a surprise to her, including the end scene of Breaking Dawn Part 2 where the fight wasn't real. I'm sorry if I just spoiled the ending for you. You have to watch the movies. They're iconic. Some people don't like them. I mean, even Robert Pattinson doesn't like them. She made perfect tie-dyed shirts. Mine were a train wreck. We wore tie-dyed shirts to her funeral because she would have been all for it. In fact, the tie-dyed shirt that I wore, I had to ask her best friend how to make it, and she helped me make it. So thank you, Kayla. I had my own service center in my room. I called it Molly's Service Center. I even made flyers. I only made it because I wanted company. It's funny, I paid my sister and my mom to visit, and they didn't stay long because, you know, I already paid them. So it's just like they took a browse of the stuff that I was selling, and then they left. I'm sure that you know my sister now. She's my sister and my best friend. Forever in my thoughts. I love you, Grace.